Lumindol kanina kaya magandang pag-usapan natin ngayon ay ang tax compliance for expanded withholding taxes. Kaya nga, ang agenda natin for this session, ano nga ba ang BIR forms to use and other reports that we need to submit pagdating sa withholding taxes. If you remember, pag ang taxpayer natin makes use of the itemized deduction, they need to substantiate all of their expenditures and in some circumstances might require them to withhold a certain portion to be remitted to the Bureau of Internal Revenue. So apart from that, kailangan nilang encode itong mga expenditures sa Alpha List for taxes withheld from AD and issue BIR Form 2307. As a guidance pagdating sa withholding taxes, we still invoke Revenue Regulation number 11 series of 2018. Pero hindi po kasabay dito sa session na to ang mga salaries expense as well as payments subject to final tax. Kaya baka matanong mo, anong mga particular payments or expenditures ang pinag-uusapan natin dito? Ang dami-dami nila. Ang mga kasabay niyan, eto. Uy, yung letter C, isa sa mga pinaka-paborito natin nowadays. Kasabay pa dyan, eto. Naku, pati ba naman yung pagbayad sa embalmers, may withholding pala yun. Eto. Wag mo nang i-memorize dyan. If you want to refer to RR 11-2018, nandun po yung listahan ng lahat ng mga payments na kailangan nating kaltasan ng buwis. Kaya nga, ano nga ba ang kailangan gawin ni taxpayer if he needs to withhold taxes from his suppliers? Napaka-importante na dapat humingi siya ng invoice galing sa kanyang supplier at syempre babayaran niya. Then, pag nagkalta siya sa kanyang mga bayarin, he needs to prepare BIR Form 619E monthly for the first 2 months of the quarter. Dito sa BIR form na to, makikita natin kung magkano ang total taxes withheld from all the suppliers in a particular month. Then, after the first 2 months, kailangan niya nang i-prepare ang BIR Form 1601EQ for the last month of the quarter. This is just similar to that of BIR Form 619 except that makikita na dito yung taxes withheld for the 3 months. After naman neto, kailangan niya na pong i-encode sa quarterly alpha list ang mga taxes na na-withhold niya from each of the suppliers. Saan mo i-encode? Dito dapat sa binilugan kong ito. After that, kailangan niya na pong ma-issue ang BIR Form 2307 sa lahat ng kanyang suppliers. At dito makikita na po natin how much taxes was withheld from each of the suppliers for a certain period. Pero, fret not kasi dun sa ating alpha list data entry, maaari mo nang ma-encode at ma-generate automatically ang BIR Form 2307. Matapos mong ma-prepare ang mga reports monthly and quarterly, syempre, kailangan mo rin ma-prepare ang annual report sa pamamagitan ng BIR Form 1604E, kung saan makikita na dito yung taxes withheld for each of the quarters. And then, after din ito, kailangan mo rin ma-encode sa ating alpha list data entry ang total amounts of taxes withheld sa ating alpha list data entry. Pero kung kanina, dun mo siya na-encode sa ating QAP, this time, dito mo naman siya encode. And finally, kailangan mo rin ma-submit yung ating alpha list via e-submission sa ating BIR website. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Yan po ang kailangan mong gawin if ever you need to withhold taxes from your suppliers. Huwag kakalimutang humingi ng invoice galing sa mga suppliers mo. Prepare BIR Form 619E for the first 2 months of the quarter. Summarize the quarterly taxes withheld using BIR Form 1601EQ. Encode everything in your quarterly alpha list data entry module. Issue the 2307 to each of your suppliers. Prepare the annual reports using 1604E and accordingly encode them in the alpha list data entry and submit the DAT files via e-submission. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We have learned the BIR forms to use and other reports that we need to submit whenever we need to withhold taxes. For any questions and violent reactions, kindly post it in the comments section. Bye-bye!